To dedicate the mind, the intellect, and the will to the divine does not mean abandoning life, but seeing it through different eyes. Eyes that recognize that every being is born from the Absolute and returns to it. The individual, enchanted by the senses, forgets their origin, begins to see themselves as separate, isolated, small. The ego strengthens, and with it comes the illusion. Neither material life fully satisfies, nor does spiritual life seem attainable. This forgetting steals happiness, yet one duty remains intact: to remember God. When this truth takes deep root, something transforms. Consciousness loosens its grip on the body and begins to expand toward the divine. Meditation then ceases to be a technique and becomes a reunion. It requires firm faith, constancy, depth. It is not haste, it is presence. Over time, this practice passes through the heart, awakens silent joy, and produces detachment, not contempt for the world, but freedom from it. The seeker matures, gains courage, clarity, balance, lives worldly life and spiritual life with the same wisdom, because they perceive something essential. There are not two lives, there is only one, entirely guided by grace. There is an invisible silence behind all our actions. We fulfill duties, follow routines, face ordinary days and difficult ones. We do what must be done, calmly, attentively, honestly. Yet behind every human gesture, there is a greater force in motion. We are not the true doers. We act with our hands, but we are not the source of the movement. There is a silent intelligence guiding everything, and this is what we call God. Self-surrender is not abandonment. It is lucidity. It is acting with responsibility while the heart rests in the certainty that the higher will always prevails. It is living with the intimate feeling that everything, absolutely everything, works in favor of our deepest good. Soon or later, we all walk toward the same destination, and along the way, we are tested by the difficulties of ordinary life. It is in these moments that remembering God becomes the true duty, not as an escape from the world, but as an anchor within it. Body consciousness generates scattered thoughts and unstable emotions, but thoughts that are noble, intense, aligned with the divine touch, the source, instantly. For God is compassion in its purest state. To accept events as expressions of this will is the true good. Gain and loss, joy and sorrow cease to be enemies and become instruments of elevation. When every event is seen as part of the path, worry dissolves. Constant remembrance of the divine allows everything to unfold naturally. We do work, yes, with intelligence, skill, and serenity, but without the illusion that we are the final authors. Nothing moves without this will, not even a leaf in the wind. The individual has no independent existence. The only absolute reality is God. Therefore, the only true duty is to immerse oneself in this consciousness and enjoy the bliss that flows from it. Meditation then becomes love, joy, effortless surrender. When the devotee knows God, the idea of devotee disappears. There is no form, no name, no separation, only consciousness, body, identity, history, all dissolve. What remains is unity. This is the state of the liberated soul, of final liberation. It is not an escape from the world. It is the remembrance of who we have always been, and this is the supreme purpose of human life: to recognize oneself as one with the whole, and finally rest in that which never ceased to be.